Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. For those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on a video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we're diving back into the world of the Untamed. We're diving into episode 23. And yeah, no lengthy introduction. We're just going to dive on in and see where this episode takes us. There's Wuxian out there playing his magic flute too. Not a euphemism, I swear. This way.
金宗主的美意，我们心领了。
Of course, that's where they want to end the damn episode, because they're rude. They're rude and disrespectful. I'm not sure if that was Wuxian's voice coming in at the end, like, oh, he's got such good intentions, blah, blah, blah. It sounded facetious in a sense. It sounded almost like, oh, it's kind of sarcastic. Oh, he had such good intentions. No, like we're about to start some drama up in this banquet hall. But yeah, let's backtrack for a little bit. So this episode was not as action-packed and whatnot as the last couple of episodes have been. This was a little bit more subdued, a little bit more passive, and that's cool. We don't always need just bam, 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 bam out the gate. It's nice to get a little bit of a breather. It's still highly enjoyable. But yeah, this was much more somber episode. When Rohan is dead, I did not anticipate that happening so soon. I mean, because this is only episode 23. We've got like, what, 50 episodes in total, so we're a little less than halfway done with the series, so I wasn't expecting him to be dead as of yet. Hell, we still have like, what, 7-ish potential episodes before we're out of this time jump and we go back to present day, so it's like, I was expecting him to die just a little bit closer to the end of this flashback sequence. So yeah, I'm interested to see what else happens and where else we go. But things we've learned is whatever the Yin Tiger metal that Wuxian is in contact with and is using, manipulating, it is different from the Yin metal that Rohan has been collecting, trying to, gain this ultimate power and whatnot. I don't know if the tiger metal that I'm assuming it is. I was gonna say I don't know if the tiger metal that Wuxian is working with right now is the same metal that was being referenced earlier in like the very first couple episodes of the series. I'm assuming it is because we're talking about Wuxian. But yeah, the whole time I've just been assuming that they were one and the same. And so it's interesting. Little lore there. But Rohan is dead. This sweet boy whose name I can't remember. I don't know. I'm having so much trouble trusting him. Like last episode when it was revealed that he was out here working with the Wen clan and whatnot, I was more on his side. Then I was like, okay, well, he's just out here playing a double agent, he's faking it, well, he's obviously the person who's been helping getting the map and he's telling the secrets of the Wen layer and this, that, and the other. I'm like, obviously he's working on our side, but there's just something about how they're presenting him this episode where it's like, I just feel so uneasy around you and I just do not trust you, and I don't know exactly why, because it's not necessarily that they're saying or doing anything differently with him that they've done this entire series, but there's just something, maybe it's the soundtrack music that they're playing around his scenes, but there's just this, I don't know, this disconnect that I'm feeling, and I don't know, my brain's going all kinds of different ways, because it's like, it feels almost like another personality. Like if we think back to back however many episodes ago it was when he killed that other guard, and then he got exiled from this clan, which is how he ended up with the Wen clan. Like, yeah, he killed the other guy, and at first he's like, no, I didn't do it, and then he's like, yeah, I did it because he's always talking down to me, or, you know, whatever excuses he gave. But it was like, it felt like such a personality shift from sweet boy, sweet boy, sweet boy, then, all right, yeah, no, I killed him because he had it coming. And I'm like, okay, I was rationalizing back then, you know, sometimes with enough stress, that's, you push somebody too far, too much, and, you know, they will snap. That's how we get a lot of these shootings that happen in various places. That's how, you know, any number of things, any number of those sort of mass things can happen. So it's like, I was kind of pushing it off at that, like, okay, yeah, he was just being pushed too far, and he just, you know, he snapped. But seeing him this episode, it feels like, I don't know, a split personality, or maybe he is just masquerading. Maybe he does just have negative, malicious intent, and he's masquerading as this sweet something. I don't know, but there just feels like a complete. And they showed us that one instance specifically, when he was saying his goodbyes to Xian, and like, as soon as Xian was gone and out of the building, like, he was all nice and sweet, and then, like, he had just had this face change, and then all of a sudden they brought all these people in, and then just slaughter, lamps of the slaughter, and I'm like, this doesn't feel like sweet, innocent, helpless little boy, you know, sweet little cinnamon. This doesn't feel like this. This feels very deceptive and calculating and cunning and playing a very, very intelligent game for a very long time. And I don't know if that's the way he's supposed to be presented right now, or if I'm just misreading the situation, but I don't trust him. He gives me something about the way he looks, like this look in his eyes where it's like, it feels almost like, yeah, I'm putting on a sweet, innocent look, but it's almost like any of my Buffy the Vampire Slayer fans, think season 5, I forget his name, but he basically helped Glory, one of the little demon minions. He had like a lizard tail or a snake tail or tongue and tail and whatnot, and like he wore glasses, and he just had this, like, always this wide-eyed expression of, oh, I'm here to help, I'm nice, blah blah blah, but it just felt fake and phony, and it's like, it gave you creepy vibes, and you just couldn't trust him. And it didn't matter whether he was talking to you calmly or he was just holding a blade and ready to slice and dice, blah blah. He just always had this wide-eyed expression, like, oh, I'm not doing anything. Just, it very much that sort of feeling I get looking at him now, and it's like, I don't trust you. You make me uneasy, you make me uncomfortable, and I don't know how to feel around you. So that's where my feelings are right now with Little Boy. I don't trust him. But let's see, we had Wuxian was in a little bit of a coma for a few days after the whole ordeal, because all the dark energy from the tiger metal, it's weighing on him. It's affected him. As much as he wants to put on this brave face and say, no, I'm fine, nothing, I got this under control, I'm not Wen Rohan, this isn't the yin iron, blah blah blah, I'm perfectly fine, I'm in control of this. It was wearing on him physically, and obviously we had Lanjan coming, visiting every day, playing his little instrument, and, you know, just trying to help him calm his mind, clear his mind, so he can, you know, recover quicker. And it's like, even he will find his ways to show you. He is very much a shower, not a teller. His love language is acts of love, acts of service. He may not give you words of affirmation. I feel like Wuxian is very much words of affirmation, but Lanjan is like acts of service. Like he shows you that he loves you. He doesn't tell you. What else? yeah, again, sweet boy, I just can't trust him. I can't trust him. And maybe it's because the, what is it, the Scarlet Peak Master, maybe it's because he's just so damn fine. I keep wanting to side with him. But like, he's also has like this mistrusting nature towards Sweet Boy. And I'm like, I don't know. I feel like your feelings, your suspicions are valid, because I also just don't trust him. What else? I already talked on the Jin clan out here hunting the last remnants of the Wen clan, and how this show is doing a great job of showing that it really is no good and bad in this universe. There is no right and wrong. All of these clans are flawed. All of these clans are living in such a gray area, because this whole time, perspective is a bitch. This whole time, we've been out here fighting the Wen clan. The Wen clan is the enemy. They are evil. They are monsters. This, that, the other. We have to destroy them, blah, 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 blah. And now the second that they are no longer in power, they are using the exact same tactics and behaving the exact same way to all of these helpless little Wen clan members, refugees. And they're taking such sick delight in it. They are reveling in it. And it's just showcasing how, yeah, they, in the eyes of this universe, they may be in the right because they're the heroes of the day. They're here to save blah, 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 blah. But just from a human perspective, they're doing the exact same shit. They're doing the exact same stuff. And it's like, let me see what else. And then we had the big party here at the end. Again, the Scarlet Peak Master just seems very distrustful. They kept trying to get him to sit on Rohan's throne, and he just kept looking like, girl, what you mean? I'm not sitting up there. And it's like, I don't know if he's just feeling this energy of like something's going to happen to him while he's on that throne, or if he just doesn't want to be associated with that throne because of what it represents. I don't know, but there's just a lot of ambiance in that party that I don't trust. I don't trust whatever hidden fragrance man, warrior, whatever title they gave him. I don't trust him. This Jin clan leader, I don't trust him. At least I think it's Jin. Yes, because he's, what's his face, is Peacock's daddy. I don't trust him. I feel like what Cheng was sitting there thinking is 100% accurate. He's like, okay, you know, he's making this very public announcement here. I think he's trying to do this for the sake of the public. Oh, like, oh yeah, look at what a good guy this is, you know, gain clout. I don't know. I got a lot of mixed feelings. I got a lot of mistrust for some people. But one thing I do know is I need my sweet cinnamon roll on my screen. It has been far too long at this point. He's been gone for like, what, 4 or 5 episodes at least, and I need my cinnamon roll. I need to know that he's okay. I need to know that his big sister found him. I need to know that he is still alive, and I just need his sweetness on my screen. So, Untamed, figure it out. Make it happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications to be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments. I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you'd like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya.